Hi there folks, Matt Hayson with the week that was in property. Now, as you can imagine, there's plenty going on as we edge closer to close out the selling season for 2017. Now, this week I wanted to touch on the auction clearance rate because it's had a devil of a time over the last couple of months, fluctuating all over the place. Last Saturday afternoon, Domain reported an auction clearance rate sitting at 62%. However, with that clearance rate, you need to bear in mind that a whole heap of data and results weren't reported at that time, so the auction clearance rate was probably a little bit weaker. As a result, this week I've identified Cooley Auction Services clearance rate. Now, Cooley Auctions are the #1 auction company in Sydney, and they work with the very best agents in around the urban fringe of Sydney, so I believe that their auction clearance rate is absolutely relevant for our market. On Saturday, they reported a clearance rate sitting at 50%. Now, I haven't seen an auction clearance rate at 50% since the GFC. That gives you a little bit of insight into what we're seeing in the auction market at the present time. In fact, around the market, we're seeing auctions conducted with 1 or 2 buyers, and if you have 3 or more buyers, you are in the top 5% of sales in Sydney right now, that is for sure. In fact, internally within our company, what we're talking about with auctions at the moment is they're no longer an environment that buyers are fearful of and that they might have to be competitive and pay a premium to secure a property. If anything, it's quite the contrary. Buyers are actually encouraging us to go to auction in order to identify whether or not there's any interest on a property whatsoever. Also, what we're seeing as we lead up to Christmas is committed sellers are having to reduce expectations a little bit in order to meet where buyer feedback is sitting. Now, these committed sellers are actually rebalancing where prices are sitting in the market at the present time. And that's why we've just seen those slight price reductions coming back through November. But on the flip side of that, there's really committed buyers that want to purchase a property in the next 3 weeks. And they've got a wonderful supply available still. So make sure that you do get out there and check everything out. Again, this weekend, we've got some great properties going under the hammer. In fact, some really beautiful properties going under the hammer this weekend. We wish the bidders and the sellers the best of luck. And our entire team looks forward to seeing you out and about this weekend, and go the Aussies in the Ashes. Thanks for watching.